Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. Going to shoot one today. I don't get in very often. This is a Crossroads Rushmore, and these are a very limited production fifth wheel, luxury fifth wheel. This particular one we're going to look at today is called the Jefferson. They only have 4 different models: the Franklin, the Washington, the Jefferson, and the Lincoln. This one is the Jefferson, of course, all based on the presidents on Mount Rushmore. And these are very high-end fifth wheels. You know, these aren't mass-produced like the Montanas and the Sprinters and Cardinals and all that stuff. These are pretty unique. Chances of seeing 2 of them in the same campground is pretty rare. And this one is the Jefferson. It's 39 feet 11 inches long. So we'll say 40 feet for sake of argument. Weighs 12,400 pounds. 4 seasons. Very, very well insulated. It's got quad slides. 2-stage or 2-tone full body paint. I mean, just an extremely, extremely nice fifth wheel. Got 2 power awnings. Hydraulic landing legs, of course. Doesn't have the level up system, which was an option when it was new. That was several $1,000s. But it's got the electric rear stabilizer jack, so I guess they figured they didn't need them. It's not perfect, guys, but it's in very good shape for what it is. You can see a few little cracks on the stripes on this one side. Obviously, this side's been a little more exposed than the other. I've got it hooked into 50 amp power. I've got both Whisper Quiet ACs running right now. This side I can tell has been kept out of the weather, but it looks a whole lot better. But guys, that's why we call them used fifth wheels. When you're buying a used one for less than half price of a new one, I don't know about you, but to save about $40,000 or more, I can put up with a few cracks on a couple of stripes. That ain't no big deal. And a little bit of fading here and there. Cute little cracking on this door right here too. Crow's feet. And I'll just show you this right now, then you come here and say, hey, I didn't see that on the video or pictures. Guys, yeah, you have. So got outside speakers. Beautiful interior, guys. Let's look inside. Got the alloy wheels. Like I said, it is Extreme 4 Seasons, and you know it's a fancy brand when they have a name instead of a model number. And the one thing we got to do to the inside, and I'll show you here in a minute, and that is I got to have the sofa recovered. It's had that flaking leather that plagued so many RV manufacturers back in the era this was built. And I'm gonna have this entire sofa recovered. Probably going to be something real similar to that color right there on that theater seating. Of course, you got a TV that with electric lift comes out of behind the electric fireplace. Ceiling fan, got the twin Whisper Quiet AC units doing a fantastic job cooling it off. This is a nice fifth wheel. I love the colors in here. Got the dark woods. I mean, everything just... I've got an extra chair in the front closet to this table, and it's got a leaf. I'm in the facade. That's all solid wood around the slide out. The curtains. This is a nice fifth wheel. Now, guys, it does have a slight odor of cigarette smell. And I normally don't buy smoker units, but these Rushmores are so rare that it's not bad. In fact, when I get done with this video, I'm probably going to have an ozonator put in here that will eliminate a lot of it. I'm not going to say you may not get a tinge of it because I'm real sensitive to it because I don't smoke. But other than that, look at that backsplash back there, these solid surface countertops. You can tell this is a high-end unit. 3-burner stove top. It's got an actual oven in it. Propane oven. And then up here, got a microwave convection oven. But look at this, guys. 2 separate refrigerators. 2 8 cubic foot, which was an option. So you got a 16 cubic foot total. 2 freezers, 2 refrigerators. They're both cold. I've had this thing on for 3 or 4, about 3 hours maybe. So I don't know if the refrigerator's cold yet, but you can see freezer is. And it's clean. You can tell it's not been a live-in unit. Got the original carpet in here, and you can see the racks aren't damaged from putting sliding stuff in and out. Yeah, this refrigerator hadn't gotten cold yet, but rest assured, another 2 or 3 hours it will be. So 99% of the time freezer works. It just takes it time for that coldness in the freezer to trickle down the refrigerator through those cooling fins in the back. So like I said, you can usually tell when a freezer works within about 2 hours, but it takes about 6 to 8 hours for a refrigerator to get to operating temp. Got the island, which is very cool. I love an island kitchen in a fifth wheel. That's pretty much a necessity to me. So it gives you a lot of extra food prep area and a lot of extra storage, guys. Man, this is a nice, I mean, look at the lighting, the wood batten strips and the ceiling panels. I mean, just everything about it. Guys, it's just, this is luxury, a luxury fifth wheel. Theater seating, instead of the 2 recliners, I like that. Books and manuals, like I said, you got a table over here, day-night shades all look good. It does have washer and dryer hookups for a stack washer and dryer here in this closet. So you can put your stack in here, or use it for storage. And I mean, I don't recommend a washer and dryer unless you're gonna be living in it anyway. Step up through here, and you've got a bathroom, China RV toilet. Excuse me. Pollen's good today. Got a big shower with a little seat in it, skylight, no signs of water damage, nothing like that, no mildew odors. Matching vanity. And this is what's cool. This is probably one of my favorite bedrooms I've seen in them, guys. And the dark wood really looks good in here to me. King Island bed. Look at the leather headboard. I mean, the cabinets, the lighting in here. A huge closet in the front. TV, storage. Those mirrors open up, have a window right there. And that could be a desk, a makeup ready, a get ready area. You can take that extra chair in the closet, put in here and sit at the desk. A lot of things you can do with this, guys. I love it. Second AC in here. Wow. I mean, this is nice. Let's see if I can open this closet door one-handed. There we go. You can see, got a big closet in the front. There's your chair. This little shoe rack back here in the back corner. Sorry, there ain't very good lighting in here. Shoe rack in the corner. Side storage. It goes back about 2 feet. So this is actually a pretty nice closet. Now, I do like the doors. You've got the leather decorations and all that good stuff. This is just a nice fifth wheel, guys. Got the nice plush carpet. Well, this thing's less than half price of a brand new one, if you can even buy a brand new one right now. Thor is on a who builds Crossroads, by the way. Thor is got a $14 billion backlog and a 12 to 24 month build time if you buy a new Thor, because nobody has any in stock. So to those of you wanting to buy a new Thor fifth wheel like this Crossroads or a Montana or a Sprinter, you pretty much got no choice but to buy used right now. I hate to say it, but It is absolutely crazy. There's $14 billion worth of inventory ordered. They either customer special ordered or dealer ordered for stock. They can't build, and that number goes up every day. But wow, guys, we've got a little bonanza going on. So one of my favorite westerns, of course. Everybody's got their own. I mean, like, which one do y'all like better, Bonanza or Gunsmoke? That seems to be the two that everybody compares to each other. I like both of them, but I still kind of like it. I can relate a lot to that Big Hoss character on Bonanza. So let me know in the comments which one y'all like better. Of course, a lot of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but I kind of show my age sometimes. But anyway, guys, this unit's $37,900. That does include, because it's going to take me 2 or 3 weeks to get that done. I wanted to go ahead and show it. It's going to be closer to the color on this theater seating right here, but it's going to have all that recovered. Or, you know what, guys, if you buy this thing before I can get this couch to the upholstery shop, if you just want a discount and just take it like it is and get it recovered later, or put your own sofa right there, I'll give you a discounted price, however you want to do it, or what that's going to cost me. That's probably going to be about, I'm going to say, approximately $800 to have that recovered. So, you know, if you want to take it with the sofa that's in it before it's recovered, then, you know, I'll knock $800 off the price. If you don't, I'll, you know, of course, if it's already been recovered, that doesn't apply anymore, because the money's already been spent and the sofa's back in here. So, but anyway, guys, it's a nice fifth wheel. $37,900 will trade. That is a haggle-free firm price with our world-famous 4-page inspection process performed after purchase. And if you want to see a copy of everything we're going to inspect and guarantee for the price you pay, look in the video description below. There'll be a link to it. And if you don't trust links, just Google ParkwayRVCenter.com and go to any eligible listing on our website, and there'll be a green banner, what we inspect for option A. You can click on that and you'll see that same list, guys. It's the most thorough in the industry, especially considering you're buying it for half price. It's what, 7 years old for half price? I bet you whoever bought this thing brand new, especially by the time the new dealers fee them to death, which is something we don't do. See, a lot of times you'll see a price, a new price. That's not including thousands of dollars in dock fees, prep fees, processing fees, happy camper fees, and whatever other fee they can come up with, or whatever name they want to call it. They're all 100% dealer profit. Guys, $37,900 is plus applicable sales tax, with a checkout, the most thorough checkout in the RV industry, and includes a 90-day easy care nationwide limited warranty. Guys, it don't get any easier than that. $37,900, which, by the way, I'm not an NADA fan, but for those of you who are, pull it up on NADA. Don't worry about adding options, even though this unit's got several. Look at the retail value. I'm probably $8-9 grand under what the NADA says I should be selling it for. But I sell them by what I pay for them, not by what the book tells me they're worth. If I buy a good deal, I sell a good deal. That's exactly what I did here. You know, like I said, it's got a little bit of smoke odor. I'm not trying to scare y'all. It's not bad. I don't smoke, and it doesn't even really bother me. And the ozonator in here for about 24 hours will probably eliminate 60-70% of it, and the rest of it, as you use it, cook food in it, use it, clean it over the time, it'll eventually go away. So don't worry about that. This is a nice unit. If something you think you're interested in, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Come out and look at it. And then, by the way, if this had a severe smoke odor in it, I wouldn't buy it. I don't care what it was or what the price was. This was just, it wasn't that bad enough to, it's bad enough that it doesn't overpower you. It's bad enough you can tell it's been smoked in, but not bad enough that it overpowers you, if that makes sense. Even if you're sensitive to cigarette smoke, I think the time I get the ozonator in here and get it cleaned up, it's probably not going to bother you at all. Anyway, guys, $37,900 is the price with the full checkout. Financing available with approved credit and down payment. Of course, guys, keep in mind, considering we're going through the worst labor shortage and part shortage in 53 years we've been in business, in the RV industry. Of course, I'm very, very low on key positions, including technicians. So please expect a 30 to 45 day waiting period to go through inspection. And it doesn't take them about a day and a half if they don't find anything wrong once they get started on it. But it has to get to that point, guys. I got 40-something units in front of you that people have already bought and paid for and waiting on them to get fixed. And generally, everybody's being very understanding, and I really appreciate that. And I understand if you're in a hurry, you can't always wait 30 to 45 days. Guys, take advantage of our option B. Option B means you take it home the same day you pay for it, but you get a discount off the already great price of $37.9. And yes, that also will, even that discount will include us reupholstering the sofa, unless you want it without it. Then you can knock off additional $800. But guys, you can take it home the same day you pay for it, and that's simply by buying it as is, where is. You know, we'll plug it into power, run some water in the tank, let you do your own inspection before deciding to buy it or not buy it, or buy it for the option A or buy it for the option B. You may spend a couple hours in this thing with everything on and say, hey, everything works. Why would I wait 30 to 45 days for somebody to check something I've already checked and know that it works? And then I can save some money too, because I'll save you enough money on the option B price to pay for anything this unit might need as far as repairs, if it needs anything at all, and put money in your pocket. Boom, guys. I mean, you can literally come in here with a cashier's check or wire transfer or cash and pick it up tomorrow if you wanted to. But and I'm gonna tell you right now, from checking it out, being in it, all the lights work, slide outs work, TV works, both refrigerators work, the ceiling fan. I mean, gosh, I don't know what else I can really check without doing a full checkout. I mean, there's quite a bit more to look at, but that's when you come out. You can put the awnings out, you can turn the water system on, check your plumbing. I mean, guys, it doesn't get any easier than that. And you save money too. And like I said, you don't have to wait a month to get your unit. Hopefully this time next month, this all be a lot better when all this unemployment ends down here. Georgia and Tennessee is not allowing people to draw unemployment and stimulus unemployment benefits at the same time. So I'm hoping that'll put a lot of people back to work. I know different areas of the country are affected. I know, like up in New York, all that, people are lined up for jobs, but down here, guys, I guess it kind of shows your true character down here when you'd rather be at home living off the government than be out working for a living. I just wasn't the way I was raised, guys. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Nice unit. Come out and take advantage of it. I got a great supply of fifth wheels. This will probably be my last fifth wheel video for a while. I've got a couple of trade-ins that we put on the back row bargains that actually aren't bad, but those will probably sell to people on the lot before I do a video on them. So, you know, if you're wanting something like these fifth wheels I've been showing, but a few years older, that for a lot less money, that may need a few little things fixed on it, give us a call, guys. Let one of my salespeople know. We got 3 or 4 back there. Early 2000s, late 90s models that we've taken in on trade. That some of them need a little bit of work, some of them need more than a little bit. But you know, if you're looking for a bargain, I've got them. Or if you want one like this that's nice, clean, check out my main page, ParkwayRVCenter.com, under fifth wheels. And of course, I've got a back row bargains link too for the cheaper fixer-upper stuff. And also, guys, I'll put a link in the video description below to our fifth wheel page. From there, you can navigate anywhere on the website you want to go, including the back row bargains. Deliveries available. Contact us for a quote. Well, all we pretty much do is ask you to reimburse us for delivering this fifth wheel to you, whatever it costs us, and it's free up to 100 miles one way. Like I said, financing's available with no dealer interest rate markup, guys. Whatever the bank approves you for, what you pay. Other dealerships, they'll get you approved at a rate, but since they're dealing directly with the bank, you have no idea what your actual interest rate is. All you know is what's on the loan contract that they bring you. And here's the thing, guys, it can be anything above what the bank approved you for. They can approve you at 5.99. The finance manager and the salespeople, if they think you'll pay it, will charge you 15.99 because they get to keep the dealership gets to keep 75 to 80% of the profit made when the finance manager marks the interest rate up. But you ain't got to worry about that here, guys. Literally, you can be overpaying by $8,000, $10,000 if the finance manager talks you into signing something. And just something to be careful for, watch out for if you go to these big corporate dealers, guys. Every one of them does it. All those fees they charge you, 100% dealer profit. All those upsells they try to sell you, they'll pull out a menu with different payment amounts on it. Say, hey, for this amount you get this, for only this much more a month, price of a cup of coffee a day, you can get a 5-year extended warranty, gap insurance, da-da-da-da-da. But when you find out the cost of that, not the payment per month, it's usually 4 or 5 times over dealer cost in what you can buy it for yourself after you buy the fifth wheel and just do your own research and buy it for cash. I mean, literally, you're paying 4 or 5 times the price of it for the convenience of rolling it over into your payment and making your payoff go up substantially. That's how so many people go into, especially a corporate dealership, buy something like this for $37,900, do all the upgrades and the financing, call the bank the next day, they owe $65,000 on it. And it happens to people every single. I had a trade in this morning. Travel trailer people bought brand new 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Unit MSRP right now is 22. They still owed $28,000 on it. It was their first RV purchase. So they didn't even have a trade-in with negative equity. That's literally what they've owed on it, on something. They literally owe $7,000 more than what the new ones are. Of course, you can't get the new ones, but if you ordered one, that's about what they would cost. And they had a 4-year-old used camper. They owed $7,000 more than what it was worth brand new. Sad but true, guys. But don't fall victim to that. Please be on your guard. Remember, when you go to a big corporate dealership like Rip-Off World and even the ones that claim to be the world's largest family dealership, they're corporate, or they operate like a corporate dealer. Keep in mind, guys, their job is to make you pay as much money as possible for everything they offer. They don't do anything for free. Anything they offer you or try to talk you into buying, there is a substantial profit to be made that you're going to pay. So anyway, guys, just heads up warning. And I go on and on and on and give you all kinds of tips and tricks because I've worked for these dealerships. I've seen how they operate firsthand. And I get to deal with the fallout here because I have to deal with the customers that bought from these dealerships originally, coming here wanting us to, because they are attracted to our prices because they're so much lower than everybody else. Then they find out their trade-in, they didn't realize how bad they were in their trade-in until they came here. And a lot of times, most of the time they blame the dealer they bought it from. Sometimes they blame us. But guys, I can't help what you did in your past. I've got no control over that. If you came here first, I could have saved you a lot of money. Got about 85 units in stock used. Several fifth wheels. Come out and look at them. We're the only dealership around that have this much used inventory, one location. Even though it's almost half what it was 2 years ago, but we're doing the best we can. Just can't get inventory right now because can't buy new, so people that normally buy new are buying used, and you know, there's only so many used RVs available for sale at any given time in the United States. That just puts that much more of a demand on used over new. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to be shooting some motorhomes again for a few days. And if you're interested in this Rushmore Jefferson, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Please call before coming to look to verify availability. If you need financing, again, guys, we have financing available through nationwide lenders with approved credit and down payment for qualified buyers. If you want to see about getting pre-qualified, just give us a call, and one of my salespeople will guide you through the steps. You can email, but please expect a delay. I'm shorthanded on sales too, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. We do ask, especially right now until we get more sales help, that you refrain from sending messages and just do it the old-fashioned way and either show up in person or If you're far enough away you can't show up in person, at least pick up the phone and give us a call. That's just the way. It's just easier for my guys, because you can learn more in a 5 or 10 minute phone call than you can 2 hours reading and writing emails back and forth. And unfortunately, my salespeople don't have that much time to do that when they can answer all your questions in a 10-minute phone call. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful Rushmore. And so make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment, share on social media. More interaction you give my video, the more YouTube shares it, the more it helps support my channel. But thank you again. Look forward to seeing you here. Beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.